Getting set now for our second broadcast of the evening. This is the nightcap on this Thursday to start the Battle at the Rock here on SUV TV. Armand Brody and Corey Hodges here with you tonight from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and it's the Legion Collegiate Academy. The Lancers taking on the Moravian Prep Lions. Well, they look like they have the personnel to do so. It's just a matter now of wins and losses. There's a jumper for Marcus Kell, and Kell can kind of elevate himself above some of his defenders with his height, and he's got a good touch too.
We talked about the length of Northside, and Legion has some of that length as well.
Yeah. There's a three. Finally, Eli Ellis gets that three to go. Some Moravian Prep on the board, courtesy of that guy, Eli Ellis. Ford Hawkins bounces back to Ellis, and it's a 3-on-1 break for a moment. Almost 4-on-1. There's a shuffle and a finish. Raekwon Horton on the feed from Ellis.
And he got a nice feed from Ellis. I want to say this about Hawkins, though. He should get every rebound tonight.
Yeah, and that's how the first quarter will finish up, with Legion Collegiate Academy up by 5. We get another look at the most recent 2 points from Marcus Kell.
Coming off a screen, spotting up near the right wing, and bullseye. 6'10".
Yeah, with all that size and all that height especially, yeah, you can teach the other parts of it, but that's it. If you got the height, you can work on everything else. Here's a three that's good for Hamilton Campbell, and he caught that in rhythm, and Campbell straight swish.
There you have it. Moravian Prep has already sliced this thing down to 3. I think their offense is going to kick up here. They've got too much talent, and then they forced the timeout here call by Legion Academy.
A place to call home, as Marcus Kell missed on the mid-range jumper, and it'll be Moravian Prep ball, but everyone dealing with these new obstacles in the age of COVID. Here's a three that's good for B.J. Freeman, and Freeman, he can hit that shot. Looks pretty good. Situation probably a lot earlier than Moravian Prep would like. Three was missed, and, well, we've got a three-point play try anyway. Raekwon Horton bailing out the three miss from Hamilton Campbell, and that's a nice play.
I like the tenacity there by Horton, but that's what I mean. He goes right at Hawkins, and if you're Hawkins, I don't want you to have that much confidence trying to come into the paint on me. Tell you what, he showed good hands on that one too.
Yeah, it's fundamentals for sure. That's pretty crafty as well. B.J. Freeman, as we quickly go back and forth.
Some heroes are emerging here for Moravian Prep. I was looking for contributions from Anthony Sellers and from Ray Bellamy, but we're seeing Freeman play actively. We've seen Eli Ellis a little bit to here, and the Moravian Prep has really done a great job of working themselves back into this game, because they were definitely struggling from the offensive end, and plays like that is why.
Oh, yeah, and you got to finish when you're that wide open. Raekwon Horton caught it on the toss, and Horton, that's 4 straight points for Moravian Prep's number 14.
This pressure that they're applying to Legion, forcing hectic play on the offensive end for them.
Here's a three that's good by Marcus Kell. Kell caught it in the corner, went up with it.
Roll in for him.
3-on-2 break. Get it again to that guy, Raekwon Horton. That's now 6 points. Actually, if you count that free throw, 7 straight points for Raekwon Horton for Moravian Prep.
And I go up towards the head, and now they're starting to find that nice happy rhythm and turn the heat up.
There goes the oop. Well, the oop didn't work, but the follow from Anthony Sellers, that one's pretty good. It still works.
You have to start working your way into it, and once you do that, you find a nice rhythm.
Yeah, in rhythm that time, and good finish. Anthony Sellers, you're seeing a lot of good moves to the rim right now from Moravian Prep. That's kind of where they're getting all of their points.
Legion turnovers that have resulted in Moravian opportunities. Watch Bellamy here with a great crossover. That leadership on display. A great pass after getting by the defender to set up the 2 points for Anthony Sellers.
Yeah, that was what they call picture perfect. Now that's good as well, as Sellers with the deep find. And once you get someone that looks like Anthony Sellers that deep in the paint.
You want to know why Raekwon Horton plays with so much confidence? Watch him go right at Hawkins, take it strong, sort of contort his body a bit, but still draw the contact. Horton plays with so much confidence because he won a state championship with Keenan last year.
Before mentioned Raekwon Horton go to the free throw line, but that's so I guess, important when it comes to the life of a basketball player, Armand, is that when you can get to the, what do they call it, the mountaintop. You get to the very top, you win a title. It's funny, too, that you bring that up as well. On Tuesday, we were here for Lake Norman Christian, and we go back a couple weeks ago, we were here as well, speaking about how Lake Norman Christian feels like they haven't gotten the respect, maybe because they're in some 1-7 lead from Moravian Prep over Legion Collegiate Academy. Remember, this Moravian Prep team, you feel like maybe their athleticism will win out.
I think these next 3 or 4 minutes are going to tell us a lot here. I really think Legion may be in some trouble. That's a great drive, and exactly what we're talking about. Freeman goes right to the rim and lays it in nicely off the glass. I really think Legion here needs to make some key buckets here to really keep themselves in this game, because I think Moravian has confidence and they know they have the athleticism to maybe take Legion off the dribble for some turnovers as well. And hello, there is one.
So after the B.J. Freeman lay-in to make it 33-27.
Second foul for Marcus Kell.
And now Freeman trying to go defense to offense. He gave it away to Cornelius Williams, and Williams with the flush and finish.
Freeman with he had a nice back and forth there, makes the effort on the defensive end and shares the ball. And I love the post big play yell that the players make. After you make a big play, whether it's especially on dunks and blocks, you've got to let out a loud grunt once you make the play to let everybody know that you have just marked your territory. Here's the play again. What a great pass. And watch him. There it is.
The corner from Marion Turner. No, and it's B.J. Freeman on the break for Moravian Prep. And Freeman will toss it up and in.
And once again, a really good look there for Legion.
As we get a look at the most recent two from B.J. Freeman.
Good spin move. Takes it right up over Hawkins, the teardrop, the roll around, and down it goes.
So Freeman
looks at the basket and keep yourself in this game. Hold on till the fourth quarter, and then maybe you can make another run.
Set up Raekwon Horton from three. Bellamy, kick, three, hand in the face is good from Anthony Sellers.
I think Legion needs a timeout here. This game is slipping away.
Coach Otis Wilson, as we look back at some highlights here we've seen recently.
I just love the athleticism. Great spin move there by Freeman, once again taking it right at the rim. And this Moravian Prep team, that's what they do. They know that they are an athletic team. And once again, here's another look. Bellamy setting up the three ball in the corner, and nothing but nylon.
Good looking shot from the corner for Anthony Sellers. Rock Hill Sports and Event Center, but Coach Wilson was at York Prep from 2015 to 2018 as a three is good for Moravian Prep, and it's put in by Jackson Holt, so it's now a 16-point lead.
Opportunity, and you're down 14 points with 30 seconds left in the third.
It's so interesting when coaches do say that. There's a push, didn't get called. Can he can the three? Oh, yeah, Jackson Holt, after he got, that was Marcus Kell who tumbled, and then Holt canned it for Legion Collegiate Academy. But you can see they're taking on a really good team, and there's a big lead because of it. There's another three from Anthony Sellers to force this now up to a 20-point edge, 52-32.
What I love about that, though, is Horton just splits the defense almost effortlessly there to set up that three-point shot.
And now up, and there's the dunk. Oh, what a find and a finish. Ray Bellamy getting up high.
I mentioned earlier that Bellamy has the hops. Did I not say that earlier? He can elevate.
So good, we got to look at it again, Armand.
We absolutely do. You want to talk about the alley? You want to talk about the oop? I got you covered, brother. Nice finish.
And the fine Raekwon Horton with that dime to Bellamy, who finished with the stuff, and that's a travel on Shane Blakeney.
So I know you'll be on pins and needles.
Right, okay.
A break in the action.
Here's the three. Jackson Holt, another one.
At least three-pointers he's made here in this second. At least three.
Bare minimum three. See it, period, as the miss from Hawkins, but it's back, and it's not just high school ball, but college ball. That one's laid in by Ethan English that time on a nice find. But 61-38 Moravian Prep. But, thank goodness they're back.
Yeah, and when you look at it on a larger scale, you're talking about camera people who lost their job.
Right.
Independent producers and directors and hang on.
Yeah.
And that's really what it feels like we're doing here in 2020, just hanging on.
I agree. Now hanging on to the rim that time was Ethan English on the feed from B.J. Freeman with the stuff. Now back quickly, a little bit of a playground field developing now. Marcus Kell lays it in, 65-42. Moravian Prep leads by 25, or 23 rather, make it 25 now on the shot by Gorosito, but sports are back, and it was a long summer. Gosh.
Ethan English, though, comes in and gets 4 quick points.
English looks good. He'll get a fine now to Gorosito, who will step back for a 3. What a shot, Armand. Oh, my goodness.
Very impressive.
9 points.
Garbage is the operative word for me.
Oh, there's a feed. Nothing garbage about that. On the fly to the hoop, Raekwon Horton, he took the trash out on Legion that time with the big stuff, 72-47, Moravian Prep. Our final line picked up on a turnover. Opportunity, although it's the fine by Horton on defense to track back and prevent the stuff from Joel Straight.
Watch where Horton comes from here. Look at him. Oh. He measures it and whammo. Woo. Sends it towards the corner.
51, just 30 seconds left now before we wrap up our 2-game Thursday. Fling it, flush it. Stuffed in by Cornelius Williams on the feed from Gorosito, just wrapping things up tonight.
I like what I've seen from Gorosito here in these last couple minutes.
Yeah, not a bad player at all. Now Moravian Prep, and they'll go and stuff Tomahawk. B.J. Freeman will slam it down, and we've seen some theatrics here late despite the bloated final line. We've seen quite something, and then we get one more for good measure. Isaac Hawkins will slam it home, but that's the final. 76-53. It winds up being a 23-point Moravian Prep win in what was an exciting night of basketball, the first night of the 2020 Battle at the Rock